Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 8th of July, 2021. Another week is almost gone by. It's Thursday already. Time just flies by when you're stuck at home in a pandemic. And even when you're not, actually, the years just tend to fly by anyway, I think. Okay, we have today a Guardian puzzle listed as hard, although I notice sticking it to the table there seem to be a lot of digits already there, but we'll get onto that in a moment. Before I tell you about the today's thumbnail cover of the video, it seems that four German tightrope walkers have decided to walk 1.3 miles across a tightrope at an elevation of almost 2,000 feet. And my question is, why? 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 But the answer is, well, I don't have a definitive answer, but I was thinking about how people are different and want to do different things and have different aspirations. And that's one of the joys of being alive, I think, is, people's different attitudes and ways of thinking and wanting to do different things. It'd be terrible if we were all alike and, very mono, what will be the word? Mono something, not monolith, but monoculture or something like that. That would be a horrible thing. So I'm glad there are insane people that want to risk their lives for absolutely no reason except the thrill of walking on a tightrope um, 2,000 feet up. I'm not sure this is kind of. I mean, the point is, I hope that they are not reckless in other areas that can endanger people's lives. I mean, we have the point about people not wanting to wear masks and stuff like that. That's not just reckless on their own behalf. That can be reckless on behalf of other people, because wearing a mask is not necessarily to protect yourself, but it's to stop you giving it to anybody else. Although mask wearing seems to be on the wane right now in many countries. Okay, so let's get on with today's Sudoku puzzle. As I mentioned, the Guardian says it's hard, but it looks like there are a lot of numbers here, and they often lie when it comes to their Sudoku puzzles. I'm sure they don't lie in terms of their news reporting, not intentionally anyway, although they might sometimes make mistakes. But I mean, just I can immediately see a couple of digit sixes, I should say, that we can get immediately. First of all, I'll quickly explain the game. So you'll see there are squares across, squares down, and squares enclosed in a black line. So what do? We fit the numbers in each of the squares across. There are 9 squares, so 9 numbers. 9 squares down, we fit numbers 1 to 9, and there are 9 squares within a black box. Black box? Sorry. A black line enclosed blocks. I'm giving myself tongue twisters this morning. Okay, so we understand that the number can appear once only, so we do not yet have a 6 in this block here, but we can see that a 6 is already in this row, so there's no 6 here or here, and we see a 6 already in this row, so a 6 can't appear here, and then we see this 6 blocking all the way up here, and this 6 blocking all the way up here. So what do? We realize that this is the only square left that doesn't have a 6 seeing it, and so we can put in the 6 immediately. And we do the same thing down here. We see the 6 blocking across here and 6 blocking across here, and so we fit our 6 into there like that, and we see the 6 down here, 6 down here, and 6 across here, and we know that a 6 has to fit there. Like I said, I saw that without even looking, and actually now we've got that. 6 blocking down here, 6 here, and 6 across here. Digit 6 is finished already, and it's just 6:30 in the morning. How about that? Let's see. If it's supposed to be a hard level puzzle, let's see what trickiness they have designed for us later on, shall we? Right. So now the easy sixes are out of the way. What else do we have? Well, to give you an idea of my thought process, I can see that there are We have quite a few numbers here. We have 5 numbers in a series here. So I'm just looking to see what's missing. So 1 is going to be over here, right? Up here, 1 is here. No. 2, we don't really know. 3 is going to be on this side. Okay, so we have a 3 in this block here, so that means that 3 can't appear here or here. So it's got to be in one of these 2 squares for this row, right? We don't yet have a 3. But we have an intersecting 3 here, so that means that this must be a 3. Let's continue on with that 3. 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking here. So that's a 3 there. Actually, there are not many 3s left either. Yeah. Okay, right. So in this row here, this will have to be a 3. Can you see why? Because this 3 blocks these 2 squares, right? So no 3 here or here. So we still need a 3 for this row, and here we have a blocking 3, a blocking 3. And so 3 has got to appear there, like that. The last remaining 3s are here, here, and here, here, but we can't really get any information about that just yet. Back to this thing that I was looking at before. So now I noticed what else don't we have? So we don't have a 5 in this row, but look, this 5 blocks these 2 squares, and so quite clearly we need a 5 here. And this is going to be a 1 and 2, but 1 and 2 we can't get any information about just yet. Is that 5 going to give us anything much? No. I see. Okay, so 1 and 2. So we have 2 other empty squares that we can know what they are. So if this is 1 and 2, then these have to be 8 and 9, these 2 squares. So look, there's an 8 blocking here. So this must be 8, and this must be 9. I'm wondering when we're going to start slowing down. This block here doesn't yet have a 2, but I immediately see an intersecting 2 here. So that's there. And the other number missing from this block is 8. I think you'll find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sometimes it's good to count through, make sure we haven't made a mistake. What's missing in this column? Anything interesting? 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Anything? 1, 2, or 4? No, nothing. Sudoku is like that. We often look for numbers, but we don't find any. 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking up here, and 8 blocking this square here. That gives us an 8 there. Okay, in this column here, let's see what's missing. We have 1, 2. We don't have 3. We don't have 4. We don't have 5. And we don't have 7. 3, 4, 5, 7. 3, 4, 5, 7. 4 numbers, 4 squares. 3, 4, 5, 7. But look, here's a 4. This can't be 4. Here's a 5. This can't be 5. Here's a 7. This can't be 7. So out of 3, 4, 5, and 7, 3 is the only number that isn't seen by another number in this row. Okay. Now that we've got this 3, we can block down here. 3 blocking. Oh, actually, we just need this one here blocking and this one across to give us a 3 in that position there. And that's the end of the 3's. Okay. So this is 5 and 7, and this is 1 and 9. Okay. Not much we can do about that for the moment. Alright, now maybe it's time to slow down then. Ah, 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking down here. So that's a 7 there. What are the missing numbers here? There are 3 and there are 2 here. So whatever these two were, which was 1 and 2, I think. So 1 and 2 have to be missing along here as well. 1 and 2, the other number is 4, so 4 is restricted to these two numbers here. Okay, right, so we found another 4 here. So let's just look at that again. There are a couple of ways you can look at it, but I'm going to look at this column. We don't yet have a 4 in this column. Now 4 blocks here, that means that 4 is limited to these two squares, okay? That means 4 cannot appear in either of these two squares, but we don't have a 4 in this row yet. So no 4 in either of these two. And we also have an intersecting 4 here. So 4 has to go here. And that could be enough to finish the puzzle. I don't know. Sometimes you get a feeling, you just get one number and say, hey, I'm going to get a lot from this. But 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking down here. And that means the 4 has to go there. It also means 4 blocks this square, 4 blocks here. So 4 is in one of these two. So blocking across here, and this 4 blocking this square. So that's the 4 there. Missing numbers up here are 1 and 2. So these have to be 7 and 5. 7 and 5. Anything? No. Okay, maybe we haven't broken the puzzle just yet. Maybe there's a bit more work to do yet, but still. What's missing along here? We don't yet have a 1, a 5, or a 7. So 7 is blocked here. So 7 is in one of these two squares here. 1 is blocking this square here, but that still gives us 2 possibilities, and 5. We can't tell anything about 5 yet. Okay, so let's look elsewhere. Ah, yeah, there we go. I said these have to be 5 or 7, right? But look, 7 blocks across here, so 7 will be in one of these two squares. So clearly this can't be a 7. This has got to be a 7, and this has got to be a 5. Down here I'm missing 1, 5, and 8, I believe. Any help? 1, 5, or no 8s, but 1 or 5, no. Okay. Missing numbers here, 1, so 2 and 5. Anything? No, 2 or 5? No. So 1, 4, 4 is here, and 9. Okay, 9, yeah. So this 9 blocks across here, 9 blocks up here, so this has to be a 9 here. Now we can actually get this, we can get these two numbers now. I know that we can get them just by looking at the shape that's available here, right? Because I know that we definitely know what these two numbers are. Even if we can't place them, we know what 2 we are limited to. That will give us 2 remaining numbers which will go in here. Even if we can't place them, we know which 2 they are, and that will give us just 1 square left, so we can calculate whatever goes in here, and then of course that will leave us with 1 here. So let's see how we do this. So okay, we have 1, we don't yet have a 2, and we don't have a 5, so 2 and 5 are here, so the other numbers are here. This is got to be a 1 and a 4 in this block. If this is 2 and 5, we don't have 1 and 4, so 1 and 4 are in here. So 1, any 2? No 2 in this column, so that's a 2 there. And now we know this is a 1, so that's the only thing left. Now I'm going to see that this 1 blocks this square, this 1 blocks this square, and in this row across, I remember we didn't have a 1, So we do now. This 5 blocks this square, so 5 now goes here, and the last number in this row is 7. This 5 blocks this square, so 5 goes here now, and the last number for this row is a 2. What are the missing numbers down here? So this is a 1 or 1 or 2. 1 or 2 in here. No help on that. What's missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8 or 9. No help here either. 1 or 2, 8 or 9. We'll come back to them later. One and 4 up here, of course. Right, okay. What's missing up here now? 1 and 2, isn't it? 1 and 2. Anything? No. All right. So where to look now? Trying to think what has changed. So I think maybe you have to check this row at the top here to see what's missing. So 1 we don't have. So 1 is limited to these 2 squares. 2 we don't have. 2 is possible here and here. 4 we don't have. 4 is possible here and here. And 7 is in these 2 squares. Not enough to get anything there. And then I should be looking down here, no doubt. 7s are here. 7s are... Oh, okay, right. 7 blocking here. 7 blocking here. We don't yet have a 7 in this column, so that's where the 7 goes. Okay, so now we are missing 4 and 5 in these 2 squares, but we have an intersecting 4 here, so that's got to be 5 and that's got to be 4. And now we know this is our 4 here, and this is a 1. And up back across here, this is a 1 and this is the 2. Okay, 2 blocking across here, 2 up here. That's our 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 7 yet, so 7 goes here. 7 blocks down this column, this 7 blocks here, so that's a 7 there. 1, 2, 3. The missing number in this row is 5. This 5 means that's not a 5. That is. The last number in this block is 9. 9 means this is not a 9. This is. The last number in this block is a 1. 1 means this is not a 1. This is. The last number in this block is 4. Okay. Almost there. I'm sure we're going to get there now. So this 6 blocks across here. Oh no, 6 we've got. Sorry, I apologize. 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks down here. We can get a 5. The last number here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an 8. We don't have an 8, so we do now. There's 8 blocks across here, 8 blocking down here. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. Right. This 9 means this cannot be a 9, so 9 is there. The last number in this block is 2. This clearly can't be a 2 now, and we just need a 1 to finish. And I don't believe that was a hard level puzzle. I'm not even sure it was a medium level puzzle, to be honest with you. They said it's hard, but clearly we didn't think so, did we, dear viewer? So thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel. Come back safely if you're out tightrope walking today or doing any other kind of crazy and dangerous activity. I hope you're back safely. And see you again tomorrow or later on, if possible, for other Sudoku games. Bye-bye.